Hi everyone. Well, obviously you saw the video that I posted yesterday. If you didn't see my pregnancy test picture on my Facebook page on Wednesday when I first posted it anyway, then it probably came as a bit of a shock to you. I was quite surprised myself to find a positive pregnancy test in my hand exactly 28 days after I started bleeding from the miscarriage last month. I didn't expect for it to be positive like that. And I've done a test every single day since then, and it's just got darker each day. But I just want to talk about you know, the time between when I started bleeding and when basically I got a positive. Well, not from when I started bleeding, I'd say like the 2-week wait, only I wasn't really thinking anything about me being in the 2-week wait. I just didn't think about it like that, and obviously it just didn't occur to me, to be honest with you. I did test 2 weeks after I started bleeding to see if the hormones had left my system, and the test was negative. The pregnancy test was negative. Because I really wanted to know that I'd definitely miscarried, you know, that was in my head. But with the test being negative, I know that I did definitely miscarry. And then I think it was the 3rd of March, I had some ovulation tests in the cupboard that I've had like for ages, and I just did one that day, and it wasn't positive like a real strong line on the ovulation test, but it was there and you could see it. So I'm guessing that from help from friends and stuff with their input as well, I ovulated couple of days, day or two before or a day or two after. I'm thinking it's more of a day or two after, so probably around the 5th of March or the 4th or the 5th of March. So yeah, at the time it didn't occur to me. I just thought, is it not a bit too soon to like be ovulating for my cycle to be getting back to normal? Because my cycle's been all over the place since March last year, and then all of a sudden it seems to be like cracking into its own little routine, and I just thought, it's a bit crazy, it seems a bit too soon to be ovulating. So I kind of just left it at that and forgot about it. And then obviously it was Bobby's birthday on Sunday, and on a Sunday night I just had this urge to do an ovulation test again, just because, you know, if there's a test for me to try, then I'll try it. It sounds really crazy, doesn't it? So I did the ovulation test, and I did it about 9 o'clock at night, and there was a really faint line on it, and I just thought, that is really strange. The last time I'd got a faint line on an ovulation test after I'd ovulated was when I found out I was pregnant with Georgie. My friend Joanne said, oh, you know, it's a sign really that you could be pregnant if you're still getting positive ovulation tests. So I remembered that, and I woke up on Monday morning after the chaos had died down of Bob's birthday, bless him, and I thought, hang on a minute, it's 28 days today since I started bleeding, and if my cycle is really snapping back to normal, as it has seemed to have done, then my period would be due today. You see, there was no signs, I had no pains or anything to say that it was gonna come. The only real symptoms that I've showed in the last week, I'm talking last week, not this week just gone because it's Saturday today, the week before this week, so the week before last, was so emotional. Everything and anything just made me cry. Songs on the radio, looking at old pictures, just being with the kids and watching them get on and playing was just enough to make me start crying. But I didn't think anything of it. I just thought I was being emotional because it was nearly Bobby's 3rd birthday, and that it was just normal because I get like this when it's any of my kids' birthdays. But I thought nothing of it. And when I did the test on Monday morning, the line, I did it about 9:30, the line did come up and it was quite prominent. I thought it was quite a good line, yeah. And then I was just like, oh my god. I showed Leah and I was like, here we go again, and Leah was just like, for God's sake. And he kind of handles things a bit differently to me. I kind of look at things in a certain way and deal with them. Lee kind of panics and then deals with it in his way. But he was just like, Leanne, you're not pregnant, there must be something going on with your body that's making you have a positive pregnancy test, maybe it's something to do with breastfeeding or something. I was like, Lee, you just cannot get a positive pregnancy test from breastfeeding. Hello? So yeah, and then I went to town to get the kids some new uniform for school and bought a clear blue test, and I bought some of them little cheap dipstick ones, and obviously the clear blue said 1 to 2 weeks pregnant, as I told you in my previous video, and the dip tests were showing positive, and I was doing them throughout the week, and yeah, so I've been getting positives all week. And then on Thursday I thought, the family know, I've told you guys on Facebook, I recorded my video, I thought I'm going to go to the doctors and try and get it confirmed. So we don't, you know, I know that I'm pregnant, but here you need to get it confirmed then to then be able to contact the midwife. And so I went to see the nurse, and I showed her my test, and she did a test. The line came up straight away, it was prominent, it was clear, it was there. She said to me, it's a, what's the word? She said to me, it's equivocal line. It's an equivocal line. So I was just like, what does that mean? And she said, well, it's not a negative and it's not a positive. And I basically said, well, you can see the line there, that, you know, it's prominent, it's there, it's not faint. And she said, well, just give it a few days, you know, see what happens, and come back on Monday and we'll do blood tests. Basically, like, implying that I was going to start bleeding, which she was quite blunt with how she said what she said, which really did worry me straight away. And I just thought, thanks for being so positive, because I'm feeling quite positive about all of this, and you have just completely peed on my bonfire, to put it nicely. So I wasn't very happy about that, and I was feeling really worried and concerned all Thursday night, Friday morning, basically a whole of Friday, until I managed to get back to the doctors. I did another test yesterday from a first morning sample, and it was a clear blue, but the one where the cross comes in the box, and that came up dark and straight away. There you go. I don't know if you can see that, because you know what the focusing is like on my camera. So I took this in to family planning with me again. I asked to see someone different to get a different opinion, because I'm being told that I'm not pregnant when I know that I am. You know, that just to wait. I wanted to get it confirmed. I just, for my own peace of mind. I don't know why, but as soon as they say, yep, you're pregnant, they give you all your bounty packs, and they give you the numbers that you need to ring and get, you know, and they put you through to the midwife, and it's just like, right, I just wanted to feel better about it, you know what I mean? Because I just did feel like, you know, you've had one miscarriage, so you're probably going to have another one, so just wait and see. That's how I felt. But I saw a nurse that's like, I'd call her old school. She knows everything there is to know about pregnancy and stuff. And she did a test, and that's how it came up. Obviously it was yesterday, so it might have faded a tiny bit since then. I don't know if you can see, but the line is quite dark on it. And she was like, Leanne, yes, you are pregnant, you know, I've had numerous children before, and I don't want to be sounding like a know-it-all, but they are positive pregnancy tests. So anyway, to cut a long story short, everything's sorted, and now I've been put forward to the midwife and stuff. So, but symptoms wise, I just didn't have anything major. So I'm nearly in my 5th week. I'll start my 5th week of pregnancy on Monday. Tomorrow or Monday. I think it's tomorrow actually. I'll check anyway. But I think it said tomorrow on my thingy. But yeah, this last week I've just been so emotional, been crying at anything. Not like fed up emotional, happy emotional. And obviously I've been waking up for a wee a lot. And I've been hungry, but I don't have any breast tenderness. Well, I don't think I do anyway. It's quite hard to distinguish when I'm still breastfeeding Georgie, because I feed him on one side. He likes to fiddle with my other boob, which I have to say, no, Georgie, I've told you this before, and it does hurt when he grabs it. It stings a bit more now, I'd say, when he tries to grab my other breast. But yeah, what else have I had? just tiredness mainly, and yeah, going to the toilet a lot in the night. I actually struggled to go to sleep quite a bit last night for a while. I just had so much going around in my head, and I was on Google looking for things that I've Googled a million times before with my other pregnancies that I already know about, but this is a completely new journey, and you know, I just want to enjoy every minute of it, really. Even when I start feeling poorly, I felt not sick, but I felt a bit icky every now and again. So it's one to watch out for. I'm sure in the next week or two I'll be feeling quite rough, and I've had a word with myself that I've got to keep a grip of myself, because if I don't, then, you know, I am the person that does most of the stuff in this family, and if I let things fall apart, then it'll all go around me like a domino effect. So I need to try and keep a grip of myself, and if I feel poorly, just have a word with myself. But yeah, I guess this is my first 4 weeks pregnant vlog, and I just wanted to let you know how the last week or so has been. Yeah, so thanks for all your congrats on Facebook and on the last video that I posted. I hope you're all alright, and congrats to all you other ladies that have posted that are like due around the same time, that we can do this journey together. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.